The following is a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about them Cowboys?
Yeah! Go Cowboys! This is Talkin Cowboys. Streaming live from the Dallas Cowboys World Headquarters at the Star in Frisco.
C.D. Lamb, touchdown. End zone, Jake Ferguson. Prescott keeps it, and he bangs it in for the touchdown.
And now your hosts, Isaiah Stanback, Patrik Walker, Josh Rodriguez, and Kyle Youmans.
It's a terrific Thursday edition of Talkin Cowboys, presented by Black Rifle Coffee Company, live from the Star in Frisco, Texas, in the SWBC studio. Welcome in, everybody. We've got our whole cast and crew ready for you to rock today with Patrik "No C" Walker, Josh Rodriguez, Isaiah Stanback.
That is I.
Chris Beam in the back. I'm Kyle Youmans. Glad you're with us on this beautiful, cloudy, rainy, stormy Thursday in Frisco.
I love it. I love it.
Frisco.
I sleep like a baby.
Did you do your yard work before it started raining?
Yeah, I did actually.
There we go. That a boy.
That was not rain. That was something else that came through here.
It's great.
That was
Good. Fresh air.
I love
Cargill.
I love like halfway waking up whenever the storm gives you oh, you know what I mean? Like one of those. We're just like, oh my God. But you still sleep soundly.
It was so
I don't even open my eyes. I'm just like, oh man. Like
Nice.
That's gonna be rough, dude.
Yeah.
And for it to happen overnight was even better because safe and sound in the bed. You just went back to sleep. You have to
just
slap
hang
the
out
window a couple of times. It's like, wake up!
As a homeowner, it hits different too because one, you know there's rain, which you're like, all right, sweet. But then you're like, oh, but there's also wind and all this other stuff that can happen. And it's like, maybe it's not the best thing in the world. Yet last night, my kids have been playing in the backyard a ton. They've been like out in the back, especially when my wife's home alone.
Yep.
She'll take them out there and they'll just run around and they'll ride their little balance bikes or whatever they got. And so I wake up at 2:30 for the first cow that we were talking about. And the first one that I hear, I'm like, oh no, I gotta go grab all their stuff. It's all in the backyard. And I like bust out of bed and I'm going to the opposite direction. I'm going into the backyard and I grab every single piece of toy that I possibly can.
Right.
I throw it all under either into the kitchen or into the like patio that we've got back there. Try and clean it up as quickly as possible. And there's lightning everywhere. Like, am I going to die for this $4 lawnmower push toy that I got? But got to get it done. So
that's a real dad move.
Completely different now that as a dad, where
duties.
Normally I would do exactly what you did. Be like, nice.
It was way better in an apartment when like there's a tornado warning and you're like, bring it on. You know what I mean? Like, I want to see something, dude. And now you're in a home, you know what I mean, on stilts and you're, please God, please don't come this way.
Go away. Why does the storm, when it gets to Josh's subdivision, why does it suddenly become Lightning McQueen? Ka-chow!
Ka-chow.
McQueen. Yeah, nice.
I heard that, Beamer. I like that. All right, let's get into a little bit of news and notes.
Now you know if you get a storm at home. Now you know what to expect.
Today is going to be our Cowboys
shingles coming on.
Cowboys defensive preview versus the Eagles offensive preview.
Yeah.
After Isaiah broke down QB vision yesterday, did a great job on that, my friend.
Thanks, guys. And then I heard Coach Schottenheimer freaking say everything that I said.
Yeah, it's like he watched the show or something.
It's like this show watches film.
And this show was before his press conference.
It was, yeah.
I think it
Just
was.
making sure.
Definitely.
I mean, but this does tie into what the family was asking you yesterday. When is Isaiah Stanback going to join the staff?
You got a little extra time on your hands?
Yeah.
That side of the building knows nothing of what I do over here.
Message?
Really quickly.
Not yet.
There are people in the chat already asking about sounds from the sideline. And I just want to address that for people that enjoy sounds from the sideline, that like to go on Twitter and like, where's sounds? And they'll tweet at Derek.
Well, where the hell is it?
Hey, man, it's already up.
Hey, man.
It's already up. But also, like, when it's been 48 hours.
So aggressive.
Like,
hey,
give us a little time.
No time.
And, like, I'm not even editing it. That's the great Alex Lilly. But,
Shouts
like,
out to Alex, man.
also give them a second, dude. Like, they're expecting
doesn't happen immediately.
Yeah, they expect it 24 hours after they, like, It's Tuesday. We're sounds. Like, what are you talking about?
No time for you.
I know. It's been 24.
That's just like, settle down, buddy.
Yeah.
First and foremost, buddy.
Hold your horses, pal.
But it is up, though.
It's up now. Yeah.
It's up now, man.
Sorry. Jeez. I know it's great. Just give us a second, man. We all have lives.
I just want to see how far you keep going.
Hold on. I mean,
I have tears in my
what if we went to your work every day? What are those TBS reports, buddy?
Oh my God.
And go to your lunch break.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you, man? I'm gonna tweet at your boss and ask him where it's
or those quarterlies, Kimberly.
exactly.
All right.
Chill out.
News and notes. First and foremost, Sounds and Sidelines is up. So let's be clear.
It's up.
For the sake of Josh and Alex and all involved.
Sergeant Sue
Sounds
said,
and
let me find out y'all slept before dropping sounds.
Yeah, Siri, yeah. God forbid.
It's too good. Because I can relate.
Yeah, no doubt.
Oh, all right. News and notes.
Gosh.
Cowboys were back on the
That was
practice
so
field yesterday on a short week as they prepare.
Say it again. A short week, right?
Short week. On a short week as they prepare to host the defending champion Philadelphia Eagles. It was a walkthrough yesterday. Let me say that again. It was a walkthrough yesterday. Walk, not
run.
jog, not running.
No yogging?
No yogging with a soft J. There was a walkthrough. That being said, we had several limited participants. I'll get to the headliner in a second. Perion Winfrey, again, a full participant, so he's on track. Had a good exclusive talk with him yesterday. That article will drop this morning at some point, maybe after Science Lab coat today. Yeah. So, Jadeveon Clowney, Dante Fowler, Malik Hooker, Tyler Smith, Solomon Thomas, Donovan Wilson. See what I did there?
Yeah, I see what you're
They're
doing.
all limited participants. The great news is no one on the active roster for the Cowboys missed practice for any reason on yesterday. So that's the good news. The bad news is not bad. It's just something to kind of keep an eye on. Dak Prescott.
Yeah, you skipped a name there.
Yeah, it's because, I had to.
Dramatic effect.
Which Josh can appreciate.
As always.
Absolutely. So Donovan Wilson, Dak Prescott suffered a little bit of a hip issue against the Raiders. It's described as minor. Fix your eyeballs. It's described as minor. The quote from Brian Schottenheimer was, "It's nothing major."
I don't like those words.
I don't like them either. Was that it's nothing major, but of course, on a short week, they're going to be extra cautious with him. So today when they are at practice, things ramp up. For what should be a full practice, you'll probably see Dak Prescott in a limited capacity. I do expect him to participate. They say that they're not looking to really scale him back from anything this week, just more so making sure that they help him manage whatever the hip issue is. But again, I'm told it's minor.
Yep.
He will play against the Philadelphia Eagles, and it should not impede anything.
Like the recording artist Shakira said, hips don't lie. So you have to be cautious of that whenever it comes on the injury report and understand that they're taking all the precautions they need.
To see if you were going to do the Shakira dance, though.
Kyle can do it for us.
Yeah, just like a little shimmy.
You're just moving shoulders.
That's all.
It's song's not.
Yeah, you know how Shakira, how she uses her shoulders.
It's not called Shoulders Don't Lie.
Two things here. Two things. When it comes to this whole conversation about Dak and him being limited in practice yesterday. One, I hate the term that Shotty actually used, which was hip issue.
Yeah.
It was just a hip issue. It's like, issue seems a little more severe than just like, oh, he was just banged up, like it just kind of was.
Wanted to say thing,
just an ailing thing, yeah, like a hip thing, yeah, just one of those things. The fact that he said an issue makes me think it might be like something.
I think he was trying to find the word to not say injury, because you say hip injury and Dak Prescott, and people are like, holy crap! So you could see him searching for the words in real time. So he was like hip issue, and then when that came out, people were like, holy crap, and he's probably like, well, and darn it.
The second thing with it, and I told this to Tommy Yarish yesterday, it kind of felt like the way that he was trying to hedge the bets in the middle of that conversation was like a company that's trying to trying to urge their stockholders not to sell. It's like, no. Everything is fine. We're okay. Don't sell your stock. Hold your stock. It'll be fine. And then, of course, like we'll figure out more today about what the injury report looks like. I don't love the fact that Dak is on there with a hip issue, though.
He'll be fine.
I believe he'll be fine. All the more reason for the offensive line to draw motivation to keep him clean and upright against the Philadelphia Eagles. That's all I'll say. Because if he's dealing with a hip issue or a hip thing or whatever the case may be, last thing you want is Jalen Carter landing on that hip or Jordan Davis or Jalen Phillips getting his hands on him, especially considering, guess what you have after the Eagles? 4 days later.
That Chiefs team.
4 days later. Keep Dak Prescott standing up.
And then you got the Lions and Aiden Hutchinson, who just got paid $80 billion to play football. What? What's that?
Nothing.
Why'd you say hey?
No coy, Isaiah.
Oh, why are you being coy?
Just too far down the road, Kyle.
Why is that?
This is 1 game seasons.
I'm not playing in the games.
1 game season.
I'm not in it.
Oh, yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
You have a desk upstairs, sir.
I do have a desk upstairs, but that doesn't mean I'm playing in the game.
1 game.
I can look down the line as much as possible.
Look past freaking Phillips and Greg Bond and these receivers.
There's no looking past.
Are you concerned about the hip, Isaiah? Is that what you're saying?
No.
Oh, okay.
Not at all.
No.
Shakira, play some.
Now you give it a shot.
No.
Do the Shakira.
No. I'm not going back that way. My profile has been shut down.
No.
Your hip injuries come from something else.
Ew.
It's the ew. Sick. So yeah, that's your news and notes for today. No transactions from the Cowboys yesterday. Everyone participated in some capacity in the walkthrough on yesterday, so that's good news. And we go forward to today, which is what's today? Thursday. I'm losing track.
Today's Thursday.
So yeah, we go through to today's practice, and let's see who does not practice. But Dak Prescott, at minimum, I believe he'll be limited. I don't think you'll see him as a full participant, but he'll get some reps in.
Yeah. Good. And they'll be back out in pads, and it'll be more of a full practice
Today will be a full practice.
Cool. All right. Today is Thursday, so that means we are previewing the Cowboys' defense up against this Philadelphia offense and what they bring to the table. This offense hasn't been playing at an extremely high level like you would anticipate. They're still good. Don't get it.
Winning ball games.
And they're still 8-2. So, yes, you're right. Absolutely the case. Eagles have averaged the second fewest passing yards per game, 186 yards per game this year. That's the second fewest in the NFL since 2024. Only the Titans have averaged fewer over the last 2 seasons. And Titans are in a very different situation than what the Philadelphia Eagles were in. Philadelphia still 22-5, has the best win-loss record over that entire span. So just because they can't throw the ball doesn't mean they can't win games. And that's part of what we outlined yesterday as a part of the defensive preview. But when you look at this offense, and Isaiah, I'll start with you here, where do you see the biggest threat for Philadelphia across the board? Biggest threat.
I mean, their entire offense is a threat. They have the personnel to get it done. I'm on record. I think GMFB by week 4 when I was on GMFB.
Flex.
I went on there and told everybody they were talking about their offense. Their offense wasn't scoring points, and we had a segment where you write on the board what is the word that describes their issues offensively, and my comrades on the show were like, like they're still winning, and I was like, Kevin Patullo. And they're like, what are you talking about? I'm like, he's not good. He's not good for them.
Right.
He's not killing more.
Not a fit.
And they're
not creative.
They're like, oh, you're tripping. So what if their offense, they're going to be fine? I'm like, no, their offense is not going to be fine. Not with this offensive coordinator. And that was a long time ago. I mentioned that. And it has not improved. 28th in the league in terms of pass productivity. It's not great. Not an NGB. However, it doesn't matter because they're still effective. If anything, that still kind of scares you a little bit that they're that inconsistent and that what's the word I'm looking for?
Volatile?
Yeah, not even volatile. They're just not productive in the passing game, yet they're still 8-2.
Yep.
It's kind of scary, right? Yeah. So it is
what happens when it clicks.
Yeah, it just lets you know how powerful this team is. They're a juggernaut of a team. You got to punch these guys in the mouth, and you're going to take some lumps too. We're all going to come out lumped up. right? It's just like you just see hope that you
Willie Lump Lump.
Yeah, Willie Lump Lump, bro. This freaking Frazier versus Foreman. I don't know. It's somebody, right? This just heavyweights just hammering each other.
Trailing Manila.
Exactly. They're Saquon Barkley scares me the most.
Of course.
Saquon scares me the most out of everybody, just because even when you feel like you have him stopped, you don't. He is just electric in that regard. He can hurt you in the running game. He can hurt you in the passing game. Interior run, exterior run. He's just a beast. He is what he is. He's the best running back in the league, hands down. Passing game, they're a threat. Not as scared of them in the passing game.
It's that pirate again.
That pirate again.
DeVonta Smith, more than anybody scares me. A.J. Brown does not scare me.
Really?
Yeah, I respect A.J. Brown.
You have to.
You have to respect him. I don't. I think that you can get in his head. I think that he struggles.
His own team has gotten in his head.
Yeah, as much as he struggles, as much as he is a physical specimen, he struggles at the line of scrimmage. So you can go get hands on him. Some of our defensive backs have been doing a good job of that lately. Even our new addition, no R&B group, but Revel. I'm looking forward to seeing him get at the line of scrimmage and put some hands on him, because I think A.J. Brown gets flustered when you're in his hip pocket like that and physical. Match his physicalness at the line of scrimmage. He's not as physical as everybody thinks he is. He puts off this persona.
He's not DK.
No, he puts off this persona like he's just big bad wolf. He's not.
He's not DK.
He's really not.
Not in that
so you can go in there and you can disrupt him at the line of scrimmage. DeVonta Smith's the guy that you have to keep an eye on, because it's the splash part. It's a splash play.
Yeah.
He might only have 3 catches, but
Hold on. He goes DeVonta Smith. You said Kalen Carson.
yeah, speak.
And the reason I say that is because I'm looking forward to seeing what Carson can do.
Okay.
If he can do it.
Just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, no, I wasn't
that
saying
we're not
that's-
putting
no,
them
I'm not
in the
saying
same
that's
category.
the answer.
No, it's about speed.
He's
saying
got a long way to go to get to that point.
Yeah.
I'm saying I'm excited to see this test.
That's
for
fine.
Kalen Carson.
Not implying
wanted
that
to-
Carson's going to shut down.
Because if that were the case, I
I
would have
wanted
said
to
Deron.
double check there. I just needed to throw on the brakes for a split second
absolutely.
and clarify.
Yeah, if that were my intent, I would have said Deron.
Which he's at least had the
which would have
skins on the
tracked.
wall.
But yeah, I'm talking in the regard of I want to see Kalen Carson get tested to this capacity, because I love what he did last week.
Yep.
But that's not a Heisman winner.
He's had 2 really solid outings.
So I'm ready for this test for him. That's what I mean when I say that. So,
Okay.
Also, a great article on Kalen Carson that's up on DallasCowboys.com right now.
Thank you.
Who wrote that?
On
was Patrik Walker.
Oh, cool. It's up on the .com. There
.com.
it is. Yeah, appreciate it. Check that out.
Right
It's an
there.
exclusive talk that I had with Kalen Carson, and we'll talk about it here before the show is out. But the numbers that he was able to produce against the Raiders, quite promising.
And basically clawing himself back into a starting role.
100%.
Amazing. Like what he's been able to do.
Oh, okay. Since we're talking about him,
please.
I mean, if we're talking, then let's talk about it. So, before I was watching film, of course, because that's what we do, Talkin Cowboys. And then it was time for locker room availability. And one of the guys I pulled to the side was Kalen Carson, just to kind of get his mindset on climbing back. He said, quote unquote, I feel like I'm back. He talked about feeling confident now, talked about how he's no longer thinking. And you saw that, when on that PBU where he broke into the ball and he jarred it loose with the tackle. The tackling is there. The shoulder is great. The knee's feeling great. He feels great. So that's promising. Now let's talk about some numbers real quick. Kalen Carson against the Raiders, he showed that he could do it in both capacities. He could do it in man coverage, which we felt that he could because that was one of his green flags coming out of Wake Forest. But he's also showing he can do it in zone coverage. So in man coverage, he was targeted 9 times. He allowed only 1 catch for only 18 yards, no tutties. In zone coverage, he was targeted 5 times, allowed only 3 catches for only 37 yards, no tutties. No chunk plays. Then, of course, he had the red zone PBU against none other than Brock Bowers to keep that from being a touchdown for Geno Smith and the Raiders at a critical part of the game. I say all of this to say, and I'll state this again, there is a massive test coming up this week for Kalen Carson. Massive. But I also feel confident that while I think DeVonta will get a chunk play or 2. It's just, he's just that freaking good. If Jalen Hurts can get him the ball, which is a different conversation, right, then DeVonta can make the play. But I do think you'll see Kalen Carson when he's matched up against DeVonta Smith. I think he'll win some of those reps. And that's what I'm excited to see. I want to see if this confidence that he's now building, this groove that he's getting into, is going to translate against a contender. Because if it can, and Revel can get hands on and fluster A.J. Brown, then my question is, what does this linebacker group look like, Demo and Logan, and Reddy Stewart, Deron Bland, when it comes to inside coverage on Dallas Goedert?
Yeah.
Because the Cowboys did an excellent job of shutting down Saquon Barkley in week 1 without Quinnen Williams, okay? Without Savon Revel, without Kalen Carson, so they were able to do these things. They only held them to 60 yards rushing, 1 touchdown, and they could have won that game if not for the infamous drops, right? I think that they can contain Saquon Barkley even more so with Quinnen Williams on the field. Sure. So for me, now you're talking about Dallas Goedert. My eyes just keep going back to Dallas Goedert. That's going to be the person that I believe is going to dictate this game for the Eagles.
I want to talk a little bit more about that, but I also want to go to the second segment here. And then, of course, we have Lab Coat coming up in the third segment a little bit later on. I want to leave plenty of time for that. More of the Cowboys' defensive preview going up against the Philadelphia offense when we come back right after this.
Every day begins with a promise to work hard and to build a future. That's why we're here, providing the tools, expertise, and John Deere equipment you have relied on for generations to help you get the job done right. We're with you. That's our promise to you, because no matter the project or the challenge you're facing,
we're with you. We're united.
If you're looking for fresh American roasted coffee that gives back, you need to head to your local grocery store and pick up a bag of Black Rifle coffee. That's right, America's coffee is now available in the coffee aisle of a grocery store near you. Black Rifle Coffee Company is veteran-founded with a mission to give back to those brave men and women who have served our nation. Every bag, box, or can you purchase helps support that mission. Head to your local grocery store and roast yourself some Black Rifle coffee today.
I'm home.
Hey, Mom, before you ask, I've done my homework and the dishwasher's unloaded.
Nice. Hey, can you...
Hey, hon, yes, I've got the finale ready to play. Here's your wine.
Wow.
Isn't it nice not having to ask? We think so. That's why if there's a network interruption, AT&T will proactively credit you for a full day of service, guaranteed. Credit for fiber downtime lasting 20 minutes or more, or for wireless downtime lasting 60 minutes or more caused by a single incident impact 10 or more towers. Restrictions and exclusions apply. See att.com/guarantee for details.
How's it going? You see that Cowboys game?
Oh, I watched. Been seeing some good things.
Totally. They have some talent.
Yup, some great talent.
And they got some fight.
Hoping this is the year.
Me too. Oh, I'm Cody, by the way.
I'm Travis.
Nice to meet you, Travis. Go Cowboys.
Go Cowboys!
Make a new friend based solely on their shirt choice. What would you like the power to do? Bank of America, the official bank of the Dallas Cowboys. Copyright 2025 Bank of America Corporation.
Back to Talkin Cowboys.
Back here on Talkin Cowboys, presented by Black Rifle Coffee Company. This segment is brought to you by Invisalign, the official smile of the Dallas Cowboys. Continuing our preview of the Dallas defense taking on the Philadelphia offense. And Isaiah, you talked a little bit about...
Wait, I forgot. I got to toss this news and note.
Oh, yes, please.
Yeah,
please,
I forgot a news and note.
Yep.
Damone Clark, he was claimed yesterday by none other than DeMeco Ryans and the Houston Texans.
There you go.
So... love to see that for Damone. Just a fantastic human being who did all he could to kind of claw his way into the good graces of Mike Zimmer, and Matt Eberflus was unable to do so, but still very early in his career, and that's just a fantastic landing spot for him. And he gets to stay in Texas, not far from home. So Damone Clark, and I spoke with him yesterday after he was claimed, and he's in just excellent spirits at the potential for what comes next for him in Houston. So awesome. Damone Clark to the Texans.
Nice.
Okay. Good for him.
Good stuff.
Shouts out to Alan Z. Thanks for reminding me.
Yeah, there you go. So best of luck, Damone. Hope you have some success down there in H-Town. All right. Continuing the preview, Isaiah brought up yesterday Jake Ferguson and how much he could play an impact in this game. Patrick just said Dallas Goedert is going to play a big impact in this game. Josh, I'll look at you now.
Yeah.
Tight ends are obviously going to be a big part of this whole thing whenever there are so many weapons on the outside, though. should they be the featured part of either one of these offenses, especially talking about Philly?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, the fact that, Isaiah, you alluded to Kevin Patullo and sort of the uncreativity that he has for their offense.
Trash.
The personnel is there. There's no doubt about it. They just won the Super Bowl. The personnel is there. They haven't lost a lot of guys. It's their offensive line for me that has taken a step back. But in terms of
say it again.
The offensive line is taking a step back. They're not who they were last year.
No,
they're banged up too, though.
They're banged up, and just the
before that
performance isn't there. If you, in terms of Saquon Barkley, and not to get away from the passing side of things, but he's rushing at a full 1 yard less per contact this year over last year.
Oh, prior to contact?
Prior to contact,
that's big.
That's huge for Saquon Barkley. And
what we talked about last week with Genty.
Absolutely. The numbers haven't been there for him necessarily.
Do you know where they're weak at on their offensive line?
Where are they?
3 interior offensive linemen.
Really?
Wait a minute.
Wait, do we have really good interior defensive linemen?
The Cowboys really?
No, we're the Cowboys. That doesn't happen.
I think they're getting hot.
What? Oh, is that Shakira?
No, that's not Shakira.
Oh, darn. No.
But at least
Roxbury.
For me, the secret weapon that they have, and honestly, he's playing relatively well compared to all of the flack that the Eagles offense gets, is Jalen Hurts. I really think that he's honed what he does as a quarterback in that he doesn't make the mistakes. He doesn't want to throw tight window throws.
He doesn't want to throw.
He doesn't want to throw. But in terms of his rankings among the top QBs in the NFL, he ranks number 5 in deep ball completion percentage, number 1 in pressured completion percentage, number 4 in completion percentage versus man, and number 3 passer rating versus man at 127.2. He's an efficient passer when he decides to pass, and he is not above taking a drive and saying, like, we'll live to see another drive.
Yeah, he's very patient.
He's extremely patient.
A lot of wisdom.
A dream quarterback for a Bill Belichick type. You know what I mean? Because he's not going to make the mistake.
Yeah.
That's what Jalen Hurts does.
Game manager.
So if he's going up against an offense that is on all cylinders, that's what I'm talking about. The Dallas Cowboys have to be perfect on offense.
Yeah.
They have to annihilate Philly's defense.
HAVF.
Because if what you want is Jalen Hurts playing from behind.
Yeah, you do.
That's what you want.
Yeah.
You don't want him to control the game, to be the bus driver, because that's what he does best.
And he doesn't turn the football over. He doesn't put the ball in harm's way. And so if you're able to push him into pressure situations, you're able to continuously make him throw the football, play from behind, then those mistakes can start to pop up. Right now, Jalen Hurts has 156 consecutive passes under pressure without an interception. So even when there's pressure, physical pressure, they're not putting the ball in harm's way. They're dumping it off underneath. They're hitting those shallow crossers. They're just continuously working the ball methodically down the field, where if you're able to put them in a situation where they're down a touchdown, down 2 touchdowns, and your offense is doing what they do best, which is put up points, then all of a sudden their offense gets completely out of whack. Because they anticipate their defense setting the tone.
That's what they rely on.
That's where they start it all, and that's where they want to finish it all.
Yep.
Like they don't mind punting when they absolutely need to.
They're fine.
Just like, all right, sure. If it's not 4th and 1,
going to get the ball back. Like, it's fine.
Exactly. They have so much confidence in their defense, and that's, I think, the Achilles heel. Like, you have to attack their defense.
Achilles.
You know what's going to be interesting to watch, though? And first of all, let's see if the officials officiated the way it should be done. The tush push.
You're starting to.
Let's yeah, you know what I mean?
How about we just not getting 3rd and shorts?
I agree with that. In the event that you do, which eventually you will, because, I mean, you're never going to go 60 minutes of football and not be in a 3rd and short situation. I mean, it's just going to happen, right? Because mistakes happen.
They will not be in a 3rd and 1 situation all game.
Are you saying that with your chest?
My chest.
I would love for that, but that means you got to speak up.
We're not going to see
You're
a
saying it in
single
coy
tush
eyes.
push?
Yeah.
I didn't say that.
He's saying not a single
3rd and
time.
1.
Not a single time will you be in 3rd and 1? I would love for that to be true.
No 3rd and 1s.
First drive.
I've seen
no 3rd and 1s.
much football in my life.
No 3rd and 1s.
All right, I'm with it.
I don't know how that happens.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
with
what
you.
I said.
But like, what makes you
This
say
game is
that?
going to be different than what people believe.
What makes you say that?
They're struggling on an interior offensive line. They're really struggling. If you go back and watch the Detroit game, the interior D linemen, which are not like
That's
world
not their
beaters,
strong suit
it's
in
not,
Detroit.
and then Lane Johnson's hurt.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Here's what I mean.
their wing is injured.
Yeah.
And then their freaking cabin is all busted up, right? You know what I'm saying? The glass, their freaking windshield is cracked. I mean, it's whatever wants to come through that windshield is coming through that windshield. And we just happen to have arguably the best tandem and interior defensive line in the league next to Philly.
So here's what's going to happen.
Hold on. Were those two separate metaphors?
Very much so.
A wing and a
Bro, the plane is jacked.
Oh, so it's a plane now. It's not.
It's a plane.
It's not
yeah.
a bird.
No, the wing. Okay, I did that, but I don't. What you want me to do? So the wing is all is jacked up.
Can't do
Lane
the straight
Johnson.
arm. Don't do the straight
I'm not. I don't want to.
Yeah.
Go gadget. So
I don't know.
The wing is jacked
The
up.
way he's egging
in the
you on,
windshield.
you might want to.
Yeah, I'm thinking about Madagascar here. That's what my visual is. Okay.
Okay.
So in the interior offensive line is not good. I'm just telling you, they're not good.
I agree.
So I really think that I think that Dallas is going to truly disrupt what they're doing. I'm pleading that Coach Eberflus allows these cornerbacks to go up and press. Like, play A.J. Brown man-to-man.
Mm-hmm.
Can you
double Devontae?
Can you look in your camera and give Matt Eberflus a
Coach Eberflus? Please allow your interior offensive lineman and defensive lineman to go ham. Press up on A.J. Brown. Go put your most physical defensive back on A.J. Brown. Sit on the inside pocket because he can't outrun your DBs. He can't. He doesn't have the go juice anymore. Sit on the inside hip, jam him up at the line of scrimmage, yap to him, double DeVonta Smith, and make sure that your linebackers get jams on Goddard. That's what I'm asking. Make it hard for Goddard to get off the line of scrimmage. Sit on the inside hip of A.J. Brown. Freaking Honda. Go make these guys play Street Fighter. Make them play Street Fighter for the remainder of the week, okay? Get him in the corner and just jam him up. Okay? He can't run over the top, all right? And I guarantee you that you will have 2 turnovers via the air if you do that, because there's going to become a point in time, if you can stop Saquon Barkley from running the ball, which you did last time, and you're going to do a better job this time, arguably, then Hurts is going to have no choice but to put the ball up. And if DeVonta Smith is doubled up, you can't go over there. And he's going to try to force it to A.J. Brown. Him and A.J. Brown are not in sync. Okay? They're not in sync. They're not an R&B group, and they're not a Bluetooth. You can't do it. So let him throw the ball over the top. Take him off.
Why are teams doing that?
I don't know.
Here's the thing.
Like, it's really not – like, Kevin Patullo's schemes are trash. Players are not. Schemes are trash. They're predictable. You can disrupt everything that they're doing by literally going up there, play AJ man-to-man. Like, they would be appalled that you're doing it. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong.
See, you just kind of made my point as far as, number one, I want everything you said to come true.
Yeah.
Sounds great.
Matter of fact, let me just say it in my full-blown Southern accent.
Yeah.
I want every damn thing you said to come true, Isaiah.
Start a fight.
You sound like
that being said, you just said something this is what makes it difficult for me to fathom going against a team with this much talent, regardless of how trash their coordinator is, which I agree. Somebody's going to get 9 yards on a 2nd and 10, and that's how you get 3rd and 1.
No.
So when the 3rd and 1 happens, which I hope it never does, when it happens, tush push versus Quinnen Williams and Kenny Clark.
I love the Savannah accent.
So it still works. I mean, but
that wasn't Savannah accent.
Oh,
your normal.
That was more
your normal talking.
That was more
voice.
Valdosta, Georgia accent.
Yeah, you're more talking, like your regular talking voice still has like tweaks of Savannah in there. And then, but then
laugheth rolling.
When you tried to go more Southern, you sounded like Brian Kelly in the intro press conference when he took the LSU job. My family. Like, dude, shut up, dude. You're from Indiana. He was from.
Good Lord.
Oh, dude, it's terrible. Have you watched that video?
No.
It's awful.
I'm
I'll
here
show
for
it
the
to
Brian
you.
Kelly shade.
Yeah,
but yeah, no,
it's-
Savannah
it's
accent
not
is much different if I let that loose. Just like the Atlanta accent is. If I let that loose, y'all won't understand what I'm saying.
Don't let me get Lil Elm up in here.
Hey, go Lobos.
But no, so I want everything Isaiah said to come true. I do. But in the event the tush push comes into play, I want the officials to officiate it how they need to. Do your jobs. That's what you're getting paid to do. And I would love to see it versus Quinnen Williams, because Quinnen Williams was asked about it, and he's not going up against the tush push before. So I want to see all
tush push it's a rugby play, so I mean it's very difficult to stop. So I'm not
even more so when you're letting them get off the ball before it
starts.
snap.
For sure. So I'm less concerned about that because I don't think 3rd and 1's going to happen. Now you might get down to the goal line and it happens, but I don't. Whatever. Tush push is tush push. you find yourself in that situation, you're probably screwed. But I don't foresee I don't think there might. I'm obviously standing up on a big old mountain by myself, but no third and ones.
I like it. Brian Kelly's also from Massachusetts, by the way, so still very much so.
Even less of a likelihood that he would have
that accent.
It's more
I'm
likely
show
that
Isaiah
somebody
this.
from Indiana would have.
I'm going to show you this video in the break here in a second, but we got to take our break because we got to have time for lab coat.
I need lab coat
segment. Pat, what do we got coming up?
Since we're talking about the offense of the Philadelphia Eagles and we're talking about Quinnen Williams and that defensive interior for the Cowboys, let's talk about exactly how well they're playing off of each other.
Ooh. On Talkin Cowboys.
When we come back. If you're looking for fresh American roasted coffee that gives back, you need to head to your local grocery store and pick up a bag of Black Rifle coffee. That's right, America's coffee is now available in the coffee aisle of a grocery store near you. Black Rifle Coffee Company is veteran-founded with a mission to give back to those brave men and women who have served our nation. Every bag, box, or can you purchase helps support that mission. Head to your local grocery store and roast yourself some Black Rifle coffee today.
If you shout, "How about them Cowboys?" you have that undeniable passion that's the heart of Cowboys Nation. And if you like to drink Dr. Pepper, you love the unique blend of its 23 flavors. Together, your one-of-a-kind fandom paired with the one-of-a-kind taste of a delicious ice-cold Dr. Pepper is the game day lineup that can't be beat. Better yet, gather your Cowboys and Dr. Pepper fan friends to watch the next game and crack open a delicious ice-cold Dr. Pepper for everyone. The wins will be even tastier. It's a pepper thing.
It's the official men's skincare brand of the Dallas Cowboys, Jack Black. And right now, Cowboys fans can get 15% off their $75 order. Plus, because every deal needs a playmaker, your order will include a free 5-piece skincare set and free shipping. The Jack Black Playmaker is 4 of Jack's favorites and a full-sized intense therapy lip balm. Make a play for the Playmaker at getjackblack.com/Cowboys with the code CowboysVIP. That's getjackblack.com/Cowboys with the code CowboysVIP.
I'm home. Hey, Mom, before you ask, I've done my homework and the dishwasher's unloaded.
Nice. Hey, can you... Hey, hon, yes, I've got the finale ready to play. Here's your wine.
Wow. Isn't it nice not having to ask? We think so. That's why if there's a network interruption, AT&T will proactively credit you for a full day of service, guaranteed. Credit for fiber downtime lasting 20 minutes or more, or for wireless downtime lasting 60 minutes or more caused by a single incident impacting 10 or more towers. Restrictions and exclusions apply. See att.com/guarantee for details.
Back to Talkin Cowboys.
Back here on Talking Cowboys, presented by Black Rifle Coffee Company. This segment, of course, brought to you by Black Rifle, where you could win or you could wear your Cowboys gear to a Black Rifle Coffee location on game days and get
Cowboys gear such as
off.
Pasties.
And
Yeah,
such as
sure.
and such as
Pretty much everything except for what Isaiah's wearing right now.
I don't know what's going
This
on.
is-
Isaiah's got TV stuff coming. Chill out, dude.
Special edition.
Oh, God.
For special edition.
Yeah, I see.
Did it just get hot in here?
my goodness, Isaiah.
I do declare. Oh,
This is the special edition. Special edition.
That's
Maybe
what,
give
that's
you
what
guys one of these.
That's supposed to be behind a paywall.
Yeah.
Sir.
I'm sorry. Check
this
me
the
out
Stanback.
at I am
On all platforms, if
on
you will.
all platforms.
Paywall or not.
And those who may not
First
know,
month is free.
Stanback actually has his own fragrance, by the way. I'm not kidding. He has his own cologne.
You can,
Oh, I wear Isaiah all the time.
Yep.
Sir.
you can get 50% off your first month by using the code TLKCWBOS.
If you were to Stanback in the Black Rifle Coffee Company, you won't get a discount.
Yeah, you'll get kicked out. All right, back here with Patrik Walker.
0% off.
Yes, Isaiah Stanback. Chris Beam in the back.
But you'll leave a pleasant sit behind.
Yeah.
So.
So it is a Thursday.
It is.
Which means later today on DallasCowboys.com.
Lab coat.
DallasCowboys.com.
Sorry, I was done.
DallasCowboys.com.
There it is.
There
I
will
was
be
excited for
a
lab coat, Kyle.
I know there will be a
he's-
science
there will
lab.
be a
I'm
science lab.
transitioning,
I know.
guys.
I know.
Let him flow.
Science Lab will be up later on DallasCowboys.com. And leading into that, we have Patrik Walker with a little bit of a Science Lab coat, whatever
Bring me
it's
in,
called.
Beamer.
Yes, science.
Yeah, lab coat. Here we go. Lab coat with a K. if you're nasty. I know you are. We're going to talk about really quickly. We all know that Quinnen Williams played extremely well in his debut.
Yes, he did.
And looking at the film and then looking at the advanced statistics on Next Gen Stats, let me tell you exactly how well he played, and then I'll tell you how others fed off of that. First and foremost, one thing that jumped out off of the film for me was his get off. Okay, so I was curious. For a man that's over 300 pounds who can who can fire off the snap that quickly, I wanted to see who else had a get off time that was that elite. Max Crosby's was 1.10 seconds on average on 30 pass rushes.
What is this, a marathon?
I'm staying here. Quinnen Williams was 1.08 seconds on only 2 fewer pass rushes. So the numbers are directly comparable because they almost had the same number of pass rushes. And Quinnen Williams was getting off the ball quicker than Max Crosby. That is absolutely insane for a guy that's 50 pounds heavier than Max Crosby. What did that allow him to do? That allowed him to get quarterback pressure over expectation of plus 8%. That was the highest of any Cowboys player in that game.
I like those words.
This was his debut. This was his first time playing in the Cowboys uniform with this playbook and Matt Eberflus, and Quinnen Williams had the highest quarterback pressure over expectation of any Cowboys player. Here's what's even better. Now we know that he's going to draw double teams. Those double teams are going to allow other guys to have straight up matchups, right? But then what is Quinnen Williams doing with these double teams? He was plus 3% roughly when double team as far as his success rate is concerned. So he's winning when you throw 2 guys at him. So that also goes to just how unstoppable Quinnen Williams was. And I know a lot
his get off is just as good with 2 guys.
His get off is just as good when you got 2 guys on him.
Cool.
Okay. Now, some fans are going to say, oh, well, no, see, it was against the Raiders. You're right. But we're also talking about Quinnen Williams. It's not as if he's not been dominant against some of the best teams.
It doesn't matter who you're playing. Your get off is your get off.
Your get off is your get off. But as far as the success rates and the pressure over expectation and things like that, my point is you can't – this is one player. You can't use what was the Raiders to color the impact that he had because he's been so great.
Yeah.
Over the course of his young career against so many good teams.
He's proven it against better
100%.
teams.
We have a question.
I just want to add value to what you're providing here, the science that you're dropping in this lab coat segment. People need to understand that prior to coming to the Dallas Cowboys, Quinnen Williams was primarily a 3 technique. Primarily a 3 technique. When you go back and look at all his Jets film, he played 3 technique. Do you know what he played when he was here?
What's that?
His first game?
What's that?
1.
Yeah,
Whoa.
he played nose.
1 technique. Kenny Clark got moved out to the 3 technique. For those that don't understand, you start the count with 0 over the center, and you gradually move out from the outside shoulder. You go 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right. So the even numbers are head up on offensive linemen. 0's head up over the center. 2's head up over the guard. Okay. 3 would be the outside shade of the guard. So Kenny Clark got moved out to Quinnen Williams' normal position.
Yep.
And Quinnen Williams came to the 1 technique, meaning that he was lined up in the gap between the center and the guard. So these statistics that my man over here is stating were literally against 2 people almost every time.
Now let me piggyback off.
Go ahead, sir.
Because you mentioned Kenny Clark.
Yes.
So let's talk about double teams and how it works. So how many times was Quinnen Williams double teamed? 14 times. Okay, so he drew double teams 14 times. Kenny Clark
drew 5 dropbacks or something like that?
28 dropbacks. Yeah. 28. Kenny Clark.
So half the time.
50% rate.
50% rate. Kenny Clark, he had 32 dropbacks. He drew a double team 13 times. And he had a plus 2% success rate. So your 2 interior defensive linemen are doing what they're supposed to do in drawing the double teams to free up your edges, but they're also still effective against those double teams.
Didn't we say that?
I swear over the last
You did.
We've been saying?
Interesting.
You did. Now let's parlay this to the defensive end spot. With those
Talkin'
two guys.
On Talkin' Cowboys, right?
With those 2 guys taking up those types of assignments, you have James Houston, who was double teamed fewer than 4 times. Dante Fowler was double teamed
0 number of times. Donovan Ezraku was double teamed 0 number of times. Jadeveon Clowney 0.
Spanish.
Yeah,
Cero.
Jadeveon Clowney was double teamed uno.
That's what I said.
Once. Your defensive ends now, I know. Your defensive ends now are seen 1v1s.
Huh!
So again, to put this in perspective, as far as going up against an Eagles offensive line that has taken a huge step back,
that has their starting
and
tackle
will not
out, right?
have Lane Johnson.
Gotcha. Just making sure.
You're seeing across the board effectiveness because it's not simply Quinnen Williams, but he is absolutely a problem. But Kenny Clark next to him, and then mix in Osa.
Mm-hmm.
Osa had 6 pressures on 32 rushes, almost 19%. He drew 14 double teams, still got his sack, still had 3 quarterback hits, 6% plus 6% when double teamed, plus 6% success rate, higher than even Quinnen, higher than Kenny Clark. Unbelievable. Now you just need this to translate, and it can, again, against a Philadelphia Eagles offensive line that just has not been world-beating.
So we definitely had to trade for an edge rusher, right?
I'm really glad we talked Isaiah into wanting a defensive tackle. Yeah.
I just want to raise my hand so that I can have Josh talk.
I mean, we definitely had to trade for an edge rusher, right?
Yeah.
That was necessary.
Yeah.
We needed to do that.
Is that what you're doing?
I don't know
That was the spot.
Why is this?
You guys suck, man. Both of yous.
Go ahead and run
I'm
it.
just kidding.
Run it, Beaver. Go ahead and run the sound.
Oh, brother.
Go ahead and run it.
Oh, jeez. I'm just glad. I'm glad.
Yeah.
That.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Also, shouts out to the chat. Y'all got me cracking up. Yes, I spent a few hours studying a guy's get off.
Yes, you did. Get off time was
against 2 guys.
consistent.
2 guys.
Against 2 guys? Against 3 guys?
Get off was
Couple guys
efficient.
get offs, double teams.
Just
Yeah.
getting off.
The best get off of his life.
Yeah. Yeah.
He had the best game of his life.
Good thing.
Best performance he's ever had.
It's a good thing he wore the white pants.
Best performance he's ever had. Kyle,
I think that's
we have one more show this week.
I think we gotta get to tomorrow.
One more show this week.
That's it. We're cutting it off. It's time to go home. It's time to keep going. Say it with your chest Friday tomorrow. If this wasn't saying it with your chest, then I don't know what would be. We appreciate you guys.
Get your popcorn ready.
Watching. Yeah, we've got get your popcorn ready. We're gonna wear our family hoodies tomorrow.
Kyle, what's tomorrow?
It's just Friday, dude. You look like the Fonz. Oh, for Patrik Walker, for Josh Rodriguez, Isaiah Stanback, I'm Chris Beam. We'll see you tomorrow with more Talkin Cowboys.
I'm doing
Oh, man, that's hilarious.
This has been a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about this,